All right, let's get started. Today we're going to be playing The Bloodline. It's an indie game that's actually being developed by one developer, which is kind of interesting. Give me a minute, I'm just getting loaded in. Hopefully I don't have to run some kind of compatibility mode. It's been a while. I've actually played this a little bit. I may go ahead and play a little bit on my previous save. If it doesn't load up, I may have to go into the compatibility mode and change the Proton version. There we go. Looks like we're good so far. We are playing on my Steam Deck. Since this is an indie game, it'll be no problem at all playing on my Steam Deck device. If you're also following Valve, they recently upped a pretty good price difference on their new Steam Decks. They're like running neck and neck alongside how much Xbox ROG Ally costs. You might as well just fork over the few extra bucks and just get you an Ally instead of the Steam Deck. Brand new anyway. If you still really want a Steam Deck and you still don't want to pay quite a bit, I think even used Xbox ROG Allies are still pretty close to retail. Steam Deck you can still get pretty cheap. Non-OLED or versus OLED, you can still get around the 500 to 600 mark on used fair market. It's still definitely my favorite handheld, but as far as buying new, definitely don't recommend it. If you're following a lot of other channels or other social media, they'll be saying basically the same thing. And this is all because of the fact of, well, all the AI and stuff that's been going on, and just buying up tons of memory and all sorts of other different hardware has just kind of jacked the prices up a lot. It's affecting a lot of different things besides just the gaming market. Everything across the board, even if you're buying PCs and stuff for work and stuff, are a lot more expensive than they used to be. It's unfortunate. That's getting how it is. We're looking at another price hike on the Nintendo Switch 2. It's kind of a bummer too, because I was thinking about getting one, but I haven't quite seen any games yet that's pulled me over to the 2 yet. I have a 1. I have the original Switch. I think the only thing that'll actually pull me over is either a Smash Brothers or a new Zelda entry. And we'll see where they'll even go with that. Anywho, let's go ahead and get into the Bloodline. We'll just go ahead and see if I got my current save. Huh, okay, well. I guess there's no cloud saves in the Bloodline, so we're starting a new game, it looks like. I've played about, it's been a few years since I played this, but they've done a ton of like updates and stuff for the Bloodline. All right, let's see here. We'll just do Paladin Snow. Why not? It's one of my favorite names for character builds related to a Paladin. I might play him as kind of a hybrid cleric slash cleric slash paladin. Excuse me, I just got a little distracted. If you're a fan of Cinti Studios assets, you'll notice and recognize a lot of the assets in this game package. I like and enjoy them. It's great. It's a very unique art style. But as far as my forte, I actually am a big fan of it, and I'm actually going to use some of Cinti's assets, but I'm not going to use them straight out of the box. I want to modify a lot of different aspects of it, make it a little more unique for my project. It's a very good baseline kind of starting point for 3D rendered assets to be able to kind of jumpstart your projects. It's really geared around indie type studios, so they can kind of really jumpstart and actually make something potentially feasible. Like, for example, this project here probably would have never been feasible if they never landed on the Cinti asset stores, because it's obvious this guy's more of a programmer, engineer, and designer than he is a artist as far as 3D rendering and stuff. But anyway, let's get in here. We'll go ahead and just create our character real quick. I'm not going to get too in-depth with it. It looks like you can get. Let's see here. There we go. Paladin Snow always has very white hair. Wow. Maybe he's a little too pale. Maybe we'll change his skin color just a wee bit. Let's see here. How about that one? No. Let's try. See here, try that one. Nope. Man, that's too bronze. Don't want him too bronze. That's too white. Let's see. Ah, that's good enough. Almost kind of looks like Santa Claus. Might have to do a little modifying to that. Let's see here, facial hair. Definitely don't want Paladin Snow to look like a Santa Claus. Let's see, I do want him to have facial hair, but most of them are going to be 3D and rendered, not actual like facial hair looking stuff. Ah, that looks better. If you're very familiar with like RuneScape MMO, a lot of the graphics are going to be like the classic one within this game. Let's see here. Oh, cool. He actually implemented what do they call it? You can basically kind of fluctuate like an Oblivion character-based style fluctuations with the 3D model. Basically, just give it some different variations of girth to, of course, the body parts. You can make the head size different too. That's funny. That's actually kind of humorous. I like that. There we go. We'll just do that. That looks good. Head. Guess there's some different variations with like paint and stuff. Ah, it looks like the Cinti assets have been known for not having noses or mouths, so I see that he has, to an extent, done some 3D model kind of stuff. That one looks good enough. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see, what's this? Eyebrows, head. Do I need to change the hair? Wouldn't mind maybe a little bit shorter hair. I like Paladin Snow to have some pretty short hair. Kind of look like a military cut to a degree. Yeah, that's good. I think that's good. Oh yeah, perfect. Can't get too in depth with really low-end type of assets, so that's good enough for me. We'll go ahead and create him. Welcome to Bloodline. Bloodline is an open-ended experience where you create the character that you want to play as. There will be hundreds upon hundreds of spells, skills unlocked, allowing you to craft the exact character you have in mind. Nearly every action you do is rewarding, catering to everyone's playstyle. Want to just craft weapons and build your village? Go for it. Want to avoid crafting altogether and focus on melee combat? No worries. Play the way you want to play. There is no singular way of the game is meant to be played. I do remember playing this too, and it literally does follow this. It's really, really, really flexible and versatile with any type of play style, so you're not penalized for however you choose to play this game. Let's see here. Yeah, basically can roam freely, experience in every way possible. I'm going to focus on the campaign missions and do that. But yes, it's still an early development, run into bugs, basically, so yeah. Whoop. Interesting. I forgot there was a grappling hook ability. Morning, Harbinger. Here's the uniform, freshly washed. All right, understood. Thanks, Frederick. Father requested you meet downstairs and Armory begins training today. Before settling out, would you like me to inform you all the people here in your stronghold that could help you get started? That would be helpful. Basic mechanics, try ore cutting, village building. This will help you with traversal forging mechanics, potion crafting, cooking. There's a lot to do in this game. Mining, smelting, weaponsmithing, and of course, sure, combat tutorial. There's training sword. Let's head down to the training grounds and get started. All right, sounds good. I think one thing I don't really like is the see here, controls. Head bobbing, I'm going to turn that off. All camera shakes. Go ahead and turn that off too. Show health bar, yeah, leave that on. Show enemy name, show. This font is super small. It's really hard for me to read. It may even be for you as well. Show damage numbers. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Wish I could turn those quest stuff off. Leave that on full screen. I'm gonna lock it at 60, just for it to be stable. Yeah, I can probably have this cranked out. I'll go ahead and apply. Close. Oh, I like that little menu shader, makes it look like paper. Let's go ahead and do a save real quick. New save. That's good for now. Go ahead and get that saved out. All right. Close out of here. All right, so let's see here. The F is to like grapple and pull your character. You can't do it with everything, I don't think. Hold E to climb and Q. Yeah, they have a lot of really crazy physics in this game. Let's see here. Take your melee up with your mouse. Okay. Crafting tutorials, skill books, inventory. There we go. Guess we got an outfit now. And alright, you can sheath your weapon anytime by pressing T. Wow, that's a reach. I may actually change some settings real quick just because of how I'm used to them. Let's see here, open key config. There should be the grapple. I think I'm going to change that to T. Yes. And all right, let's see here. So all this content being so small, it's really hard to read. The diamond spot. I have no idea what it's even talking about. Anyway, let's see here. Blocking attacks will consume stamina, of course. Ah, nice. This is kind of like an Oblivion Remaster where when you're blocking you can stagger left and right, forward and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so if I was to left click while blocking, I can shove. Shoving allows you to parry enemies. If you shove an enemy right as they attack, you might be able to parry them. Try it on a dummy. Alright. Yeah, I don't really need no help with skills. Skills are pretty simple in this game. Alright, talk to you later. Ciao. Let's see, there's the dad. Harbinger, good to see you. Actually, this is Joffrey Woodkin. Okay, what is it? Tell you a story. Go on. Walk the streets of Helen. Overhead conversations spoke of the Harbinger bloodline. They doubted the divinity of your blood, said it was an old folk tale. I reckon I stopped and gave it a thought. What reason to have given to believe in anything else? Alright. Unforgive me forever. Alright, let's get to the point. Down to business selves to see. The point is the people that seem to be losing faith in your bloodline. We cannot afford this sort of hesitation in the event of you having a vision of the unforgiven. You must take action, vision or not. We must restore the reputation of your bloodline. Okay, what should I do? Train, fight, explore, help people. Anything you can do to make your name known throughout Eudoros, even if you cannot convince people your own divinity, make them respect you as a person. Alright? Or that we must test your mettle. Okay. Alright, understood. I'll need a weapon then. Let's see here. Short sword, throwing hatchet, great sword, spear. Great sword sounds nice. Okay, alright, I'll be on my way then. Alright, inventory. So we have a great sword now. go ahead and equip that. It's going to be a little bit better than that short sword. All right. Assignments. Okay, quests. Okay, so basically, this is a very simple quest. Go kill some goblins. All right. I don't think this. I don't think it has a super compelling story. I wouldn't mind. Let's see here. I think I remember kind of getting. Well, when I originally kind of played this, it was quite a while ago, and they've added a lot since then. Let's see here. Map. No. Still look inventory journal. Ah, there we go. Overworld. Did we crash it? Nope. Oh, okay. Interesting. I forgot that this is the overworld's like a giant map. You just kind of walk your character through it, and you can actually have encounters spawn up as you're doing things. Those are wood farming. Those are like farming spots. I need to look for where my journal objective is. Looks like he changed the map quite a bit. Actually, when you're zoomed in, it looks really good. So let's see here. Go to journal. Ask me to eliminate the band of goblins that have holed up just beyond the moat at the Harbinger stronghold. Okay, so maybe I have a feeling we're still supposed to be here. All right. Oh, there we go. It's going to take me a little get used to how this kind of functions. I think that's kind of why I didn't play it very much. Well, I only played about 7 hours, and then I had my fill. So we'll see where I go from this. Let's see. Getting started. That's what we want. Has a lot of... All right, close that tutorial. A lot of things that kind of you can do like that. That's foraging. There's so many just kind of like skills and stuff you can do. It's very RuneScape-ish with just so many skills that you can do. Let's see, getting started. These are all getting started. Where are the goblins? Is that it right there? Yeah, that's it right there, I think. All right. Interesting. Guess there's going to be a lot of achievements earned just because of the fact of not running much yet. Hello there. I'm gonna die before I aim it. Wow. Lame. I need some skills or something because I'm not doing enough damage to them. I don't even think I've leveled up, even to have any. Nope. Yeah, see, I have 0 skill points. I wish they all just wouldn't aggro at once, because I can't take on that many at once. Alright, come on. Pull them. Oh, they're all... So one of them aggroes, they all aggro. That makes a whole lot of sense. Well, there, we got a few out of the way. I might as well, if it's going to be this ridiculous, we'll see. I don't remember it being this difficult to get started. I wish it would have cloud saved. That would have been really useful. But maybe with the updates, it wouldn't have been easier. Blood floating in the air. Interesting. Gonna be a lot of quirks, I guess you could say. Meat. Ah, yeah. This is where you can like build stuff. These signs and stuff. Show it kind of just different kind of things you can add. Sorry about my shirt kind of flickering in and out. I keep forgetting that this shirt kind of does that because my shirt is so dark. And it is actually green, so it kind of just does that. Let's see here. I think there is a rest mode somehow. Those are consumables. Didn't see him drop anything that was even useful. Yeah, I'm not planning on playing too long. I'm kind of just reevaluating if I want to actually continue a playthrough on this. We'll see. It's a pretty cool game. I like the idea behind it mostly, even if it doesn't really seem like I'm enjoying it much. But I definitely love first-person, just fantasy-styled games. This is definitely up my alley. I do have a few other things I wouldn't mind playing as well. Developments are at an evaluation process of trying to figure out motivation and discipline. I'm going to try and do the 25-5 method, which I'm sure some people have heard of that before, where you just kind of work or do something for 25 minutes. Once you hit that 25-minute mark, it's a hard stop for a good 5-minute break, and then resume another 25 and rinse and repeat. Just to keep the motivation up. And I think I'm going to do it in a stepstone process, since it's kind of something new for me, mainly for my game development, just because of just trying to do discipline and getting myself motivated, and then getting into the discipline where I keep doing it consistently. I'm going to just kind of ease myself in it and see how that goes. It's really hard to kind of do this kind of stuff by yourself, and I really actually need a team. I just don't have the funding for it. I wish I did. I could find volunteers, but I'm going to be a little bit picky, to be honest. Yes, I have taken care of those goblins. All right, yep. What do I do now? Annually step press, I'm going to make a pilgrimage to the steps of Ersoros. Yep, where's that at? Ruins. All right. Next to the Harbinger, thought steps to Harbinger, following that's no knowledge from blah, 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 blah. All right. Where are the steps? All right, so the Eldergreen Woods just north of here. Head there, make your way to the top of the step. Straight to the top as you go. All right. So we did level up. We should have some skill points. Kind of want to look at magic. He's definitely added quite a bit since the last time I was playing. Let's see here. Pyromancy looks like a lot of fire stuff. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Electric enemy, electro, geomancy. These look kind of like nature-based spells. Necromancy is going to be like summoning the dead and stuff. Chiromancy. Ice shard. Okay, that's ice because of Cairo. Makes sense. And these are like wind because of arrow. Arcane, this is going to be like traditional type magic. There's self-healing, arcane bolt. Most basic spell that every arcane scholar known can be used to bless corpses to put their souls to rest, granting you divine favor. Also providing mining healing. Okay, these two actually sound nice on this first of arcane. Definitely should get healing first. I'm going to go ahead and do that for now. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Need to skill book. Here. We'll put this. We'll just put it on 1 for now since I only have this one for now. Hey, Obi. How are you doing? It's been a while. Just kind of, like I said, had a lot to take care of with family stuff and just some different things, work-wise and stuff. I'm playing the Bloodline. It's an indie game developed by one solo developer. I figured I'd give it another run since he's made a few updates on it. Granted, I'm not able to pay my previous saves on it, which is unfortunate, but that's all right. It's a little bit overwhelming, but hey, I'll play it for a little bit. We'll see if I actually do a full playthrough on it or not. Yes, life can be very busy. It's been really hard for me to actually balance work, family, and my game developments. A lot of it's just been put on ice. I'm trying to do the 25-5 method so that I can be able to help maybe do a little bit better way of just kind of balancing flow and discipline and just motivation for myself for trying to get things done. Just do things in general. There we go, Eldergreen Woods. That's where we gotta go. And our character's walking there. We'll just kind of be easy peasy for now while our character just kind of walks over there. Excuse me. Ugh, tired. Family can wear you up, that's for sure. These little interactive encounters that pop up on the map as you're progressing through the overworld. I don't really want the goblin raid to catch up to me, but it looks like he may catch up to me unless it dissipates. Yeah, it dissipated. It's really funny that you ask what's this game about. It's basically just a fantasy game. And it's a bunch of just different mechanics. Oh, did I just hit this encounter? No, I didn't. Okay. Keep going. I don't know why you stopped. My character stopped for some weird reason. It has a buku amount of just mechanics. And it's absolutely just nuts. Like you can grapple on walls, jump and fly, and all sorts of weird, crazy stuff. You can parkour on walls, and I mean, it's nuts. I'm not exactly the greatest at playing this, but it's kind of a really crazy game with just an absolute ridiculous amount of mechanics. Oh yeah, doing stuff for family is rewarding. I keep telling myself that I'm wanting, like, I've gone years without being creative, and I think it's kind of eating away at me. But I have to remind myself a lot of my stuff is besides just my work. I do website development. Yes, there's creative aspects to that. But also I'm creating my family too. So I have to think about it from that perspective as well. Just being creative is just like, it's ingrained in humanity. It's like we have to do it. And it's been eating at me for years just because of the fact that I haven't done really very many things creatively for a long time. Most of my previous creativity was back in like my junior high school years. And once I hit college, my creativity went in a different perspective and just different direction too. Got really big into cars and stuff, so I ended up, most of my creativity kind of went into that, but that was more of just, I don't know, would you really call it creativity? But I did a bunch of just different refurbishing and repairing vehicles and stuff, and just doesn't really feel like creating to an extent. Let's see here. There's got to be, let's see. This is where I need to be. I got to figure out how to... Okay. I'm in the general area that I'm supposed to be at. I'm trying to remember how to get out of the overworld. Maybe... Let's see here. I don't think it's camp. Sorry, I'm so, like, maybe it is camp. We'll just figure it out. I'm just kind of rolling with things. Let's see if any of the quest objectives are around here. I think they are. Yeah, I think they are. I think I'm supposed to... Yeah, there it is right there. That's where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, Mirror's Edge, if you've ever played that game, that is, like, my opinion, the, like, gold tier of parkour. If you've ever played that game, it's pretty old, but it is still an amazing game, in my opinion, to this day. As far as parkour, I don't play very many games that have that, but I do... my old original favorite would definitely be Mirror's Edge. All right, well, we'll just go ahead and put this broken sword on. I don't know if it'll actually, because I've just been getting pwned by using my two-hander, but I might need to use it anyway. I don't know, we'll see. Let's Let's go ahead and before I get into some of this fighting stuff, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a new save real quick. Because I was getting pwned earlier, like crazy pwned. Man, already getting pwned again. I'm gonna die already. Don't know what's up with my character. His like torso and stuff was missing. But my goodness. Is there like a difficulty slider or something? They killed me in like hardly any hits. Video controls. No, I don't see anything. I don't... Nuts. It's like I can't even kill one little goblin. I really need equipment probably is more than anything. And I really don't want to have to... RuneScape Dragon Wilds is my grindy game. Yeah, that's like a little harpoon you can get. Oh! My healing, there we go. I was about to say my healing is not going to work. Man, my goodness, they keep healing themselves. I have a feeling I'm not going to like this very much. This has changed a lot since the last time I played. This is ridiculous. I think I need some equipment or something. And I'm too lazy to... I don't know. All I have to do is get up there, and then I already know there's a ton of goblins all up and down this. Not sure what that is. Yeah, I've heard of Dying Light being good game for parkour mechanics. Let's see if I can actually... Yeah, you can climb, I noticed. I can also... No, I fell. I have to do it on a ledge or something. There we go. Whoop. Don't want to fall. Yeah, it's kind of... These harpoon mechanics are kind of handy if you just want to, like, get to certain areas you can't get to. It makes it easier because, like, back in the day... Well, actually, just if you still play Skyrim, for instance, or any of the Elder Scrolls, when it comes to the physics like this, like climbing mountains and stuff, it's, like, impossible, basically. What is that? Oh, okay. Interesting. I could just bypass a bunch of these goblins and stuff and just acquire some resources and stuff. Don't really want to, but whatever. And I think I need a pickaxe to mine some of this stuff, and I obviously don't have anything. Because I didn't go through all those tutorials earlier, and it's probably also my fault, too, on not doing that. Yeah, there's tons of resources here. I forgot this was so resource intensive. Like I said, RuneScape Dragon Wilds is definitely where I prefer for a resource gathering game. Yeah, I definitely need to level up some more. I'm only level 2. It's funny because this is like the first quest too. I'm not even able to hardly kill goblins, that is. Do hardly any damage. I need some stuff to do some damage to them, more than likely. I don't think I can throw my harpoon up that high. Probably end up getting some more enemies coming up this way. Yep, there's some more. They already spotted me. Hello there. See ya. Oh! They do not kid around. They're just gonna chase me even up a wall. They are nuts. Let's see here. I think my objective, yeah, it's over there. Maybe I can launch myself high enough up here that I can get up. Whoop, I keep pressing R instead of my other button. Whoop. Oh, come on. Oh, there they are. They're gonna kill me now. Man, look at that. The AI is absolutely nuts. I want up there. Stop hitting that R button. I guess I need to reconfigure that a little bit. Here we go. Maybe I lost them. You tired? Yeah. I don't blame you on that. I'm tired like every day. That's just kind of part of having a family. I've mentioned before, it's like anytime during my work hours, 8 to 5, and whenever I do this kind of stuff, it's just constant work. And then outside of those hours, well, it's taking care of family, so then it falls along the line of that. It's not casual stuff. It's definitely work. So, but it's fun. It's good memories. Just getting to see the kids grow up. It's kind of nostalgic in some ways, just because of some things you see or like kind of remind you when you were a kid and stuff. So, yay! Level up. Basically, you have to prove your bloodline. This is basically part of the process, and you have to do a bunch of quests to kind of earn reputation, to earn back your whatever you. Well, basically, you're an heir, and you're just kind of working from the ground up. All right, let's strengthen the tether. All right, how can I find these warp stones? Oh boy. All right, I understand. Basically, I have to go inside this cave somewhere probably really close to here, and I'm probably not leveled enough to do it either, which is unfortunate. Prayer of forgiveness. All right. Alright, very well. Looks like we got some kind of new ability. Oh, okay, yeah, it's used to destroy those waystones. I did level up, though, so... ahead and go back to the skill tree. I think utility gadgets. Set up a zip line that launches a rope that allows you to traverse between the launch point and the impact point. Yeah, see, like I said, there's all sorts of crazy, just like parkour kind of things. That's definitely utility. A loot. Oh, there's some bard abilities. Interesting, but I don't really see anything. I guess you're supposed to find them. Alright, let's go back. I think we need to get something more melee. I could get some more magic. Let's keep doing two-handed for now. Let's see here. Going around holds in front of you, dealing 3 times the weapon damage, has a chance to cause bleeding as well. Upward swing with a slight weapon deals 2.5 weapon damage, has a chance to ragdoll the enemy, which is useful because it kind of like paralyzes them. Let out an ear-splitting battle cry that dizzying your breath for 8 seconds. Recklessly charge forward, knocking enemies back. Interesting. Let's see here. Yeah, I wish I had time to stream tomorrow. Like I've mentioned this before, I think you may or may not recall or not, but weekends are always hard for me to do any of this kind of stuff. Most of my gaming has to be Monday through Friday. I have to fit it in the evenings because I can actually carve it out then, because most of my mornings are locked out with web developments. So yeah, the weekends is taking care of the family. All of our kids are underneath the age of 5, so we're not really at that age where they can play games yet. They're not quite there, but when they get there, we'll be doing it responsibly in some ways. We'll be doing some things that are fun, and I'll be able to be involved with them in that. But we'll have to keep them limited. It's just mainly just keeping them, teaching them discipline and moderation, and because I don't want to create any early addictive behaviors, because gaming can be very addictive and can end up turning into a very much huge time waster. But granted, they sure can be fun. A lot of just varying aspects to that too, the genre of the gaming industry. I think I'll do the 2.5 and potentially ragdoll enemies. Let's do that. Okay, let's go to skill tree. Over here to, actually no, not skill tree. Let's go to skill book, because that's what we have. Let's hit that. We'll put it on 2 for now. I don't like using numbers to utilize skills and stuff. It just, to me, it's a little annoying. Yeah, it's good talking with you, Obi. I'm glad you kind of jumped in and said, hey. It's definitely been a while. I'm going to try and be a little bit more routinely in my weekly streams. Maybe I'll try and do like a Thursday, Friday kind of thing, but we'll see. It all depends on what I have going on during the week and how much I got to get done and stuff. But I definitely need to be a little bit more persistent on it and less loosey-goosey. But you have a good one, Obi. Have a good weekend. Hello there. What in the world? Oh my. I'm terrible at this. And I think I forgot to save it too. Oh my goodness. Yep, I did. All right. Well, I don't really feel like grinding out some stuff, but I think this is a good point. I'm going to go ahead and just call it. I'm going to do the feelings test, but that requires me to later kind of reevaluate the play session to see if I'm going to play this anymore. I have been kind of craving to play some Fable Lost Chapters. That and a few other different games I've kind of had on my radar. I was actually expecting Wayward Realms to be in early access this month, but they've delayed it to basically, and who knows when. But they had to pivot with their engine, so that's kind of their main reason why their early access is not here. But anyway, there's also Skyblivion I'm looking forward later this year too. That'll be the fourth quarter, if that is, because it was delayed. It was supposed to release last year, but we'll see. I mean, those kind of mod projects that aren't funded are very sporadic and ETAs. The consistency's not there. When money's involved, things tend to get done a little bit quicker. But that also could be varying with quality as well when money starts getting involved in larger corporations. But anyway, I'll figure it out. We'll be playing something fun. I could even just jump on one of my all-time favorites, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I've got a playthrough going through on it. Just some casual fun, just kind of play some of my favorites, just mainly for pastime, inspiration for developments, and ideas, and those kind of ideas in relation to designing mechanics and stuff. But anyway, I appreciate you joining in on me on this short session. If you enjoy this kind of content, these kind of games, these kind of gameplays, less chats, just think of it as we're just kind of hanging out, chatting and chilling on the couch and playing a game together. I like to create it in a way to where we can talk, hang out, talk about whatever, and we can just kind of go from there. But anyway, if you hit that subscribe button, follow me, you can be able to notify whenever the next time I'm live. It'll help grow my channel and being able to develop out better content for its future. Really appreciate it. Thank you. And as always, be creative, be positive. Goodbye.